Welcome everyone to this edition of the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. I am Chaz and I am your host, and welcome back, especially all of those new people who are coming in from iTunes, because iTunes has been gracious and just been really pushing the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast, so welcome. Now, let's get into this week's email, and this one comes in from Matt from Minneapolis, and he is the owner of an IT company. He says, thank you for the podcast, and basically he says he spends long hours sitting at the computer. Can you help? Of course. Now, I have released in the archive Yoga for Geeks, which is kind of yoga for your people who work on computers and issues like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a yoga with the chair episode, because I've also had people talk to me about I'm overweight, or my mother's older, how can I do yoga with her? So I'm going to be doing a yoga with the chair class. It's going to cover all these different areas. So if you're at work or you're at home, you're overweight, you're older, this is a class for all of us. Now, does that mean it's going to be a free ride in the park, that it's going to be easy? No. Even with the chair, you can challenge. You can be challenged. So thank you very much, Matt, for your email. And if you would like to send me one and bring me your idea, please send it to chaz@yogaamazing.com. And of course, if I can create a class for you and for all of us so that we're happier and happier individuals, that's right, I would do it. Because, you know, without you, there is no show. And I also want to thank you for your never-ending feedback. I've gotten some emails recently that literally, I'm not kidding, bring tears to my eyes, because for some reason, I'm connecting with people through this class, and all I do is I teach the way I teach, and I know what I know, and I teach what I teach, and that's all I know, and that's how I teach. And I've just been blessed to have so many people send me emails about how it's changed their life. But remember, it's not me doing the yoga, it's you are. I'm just here, you know, in some small way trying to help. So thank you for your never-ending support and your feedback. And please continue leaving your feedback on iTunes as well, as it's always good to read. And also, please send me some videos. Remember, I need you to send me a video that says, hi, I'm John Smith or Mary Smith from New York City, and this is my Yoga Amazing. It could be from anywhere. It can be from Spain, wherever you're from, Italy, Tokyo, Australia. I mean, I've got people all around the world. So please send me some video links so I can put you at the front end of this podcast. And, you know, we're going to have some prizes to give away as well. So now remember, as we go through today's class, to breathe, relax, and have fun in this edition of the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. Now from here, bring yourself into sitting in a chair, whatever chair you may have. You know, it's good if it doesn't have any sides on it, but if that's all you've got, that's all you've got. This is just a typical folding chair that you can pretty much get at any store. Very, very reasonably priced, so not that expensive at all. But again, it doesn't have to be a folding chair, but it's best if you do have a chair where you can open up and it doesn't have, you know, armrest on it. There you go. So from here, I don't want you leaning back and kicking back and being lazy. What I want you to do is sit up and pull yourself from the back of the chair. Draw the shoulder blades down. I want you to close your eyes and take your hands on your legs, palms up. Deep in your breath. So imagine that this is child's pose or down dog, as I always start. So it's an opportunity to focus. So just breathe here. Big inhales, big exhales. I remember as we go through the class, we do what's called Ujjayi breath. That's where we inhale deeply through the nose, expanding the chest and lungs, hollowing the throat. And as you exhale, completely let the breath go through the throat, through the nose. And keep it consistent, never changing, like a cascading waterfall. And from here, just get a nice little stretch on the neck. So I want you to drop your chin into the chest. Deep in the breath. Remember, you're not leaning forwards or anything. All you want to do is get that nice stretch on the back of the neck. And then roll your head to the right. And you feel a great stretch right there on the side of your neck. It's just wonderful. Breathe and sink. And then roll your head back. to the right, and chin to the chest. And bring your chin up and drop your head back. And bring it forward, chin to the chest one more time. And bring your chin up. From here, we're going to lift your arms up. Take your arms out, and then you're going to take, now remember, this gets confusing to some people sometimes. Remember, you're opposite of me. So shake your right hand goes to left shoulder. Pat your left shoulder. Left palm pushes right elbow as you push the right arm over the left shoulder. Breathe and sink. Or breathe and deepen, I'm sorry. Slowly release, take your arms out, now wiggle your left fingers. Left hand, right shoulder. Right palm, left elbow. Push left arm over the right shoulder. Breathe, deepen your breath. And then release. Take your arms out, and then you're going to interlock behind your back. Lift into the heart, lean back, and drop the head, and then lift the arms slightly. And then slowly come forward, and then you're just going to release, and you're just going to drop it down and just hang here. And relax, let your neck hang, and just hang here. And then slowly bring it up. From here, interlock your fingers and take your palms forward. Stretch your fingers. Shoulder blades down. And then I want you to start rolling the shoulders as you take the arms down. Okay? And then when they touch your legs, you bring it back up. Inhale. And exhale. Roll it down. And then one more. Up, inhale. And down. Very nice. From here, let's cross your right leg over your left. I'll turn sideways a little bit, just so you can see a little bit more. Great pose for the hips. So you can do this in the chair. Imagine doing it, if you're not familiar with the pigeon pose, this is kind of like doing a pigeon pose in the chair. And what you want to do is you're going to feel this right here in your right buttock. Or as we say here in the United States, buttock. I know people love my dry humor, especially the people in the UK. So there you go. Plus I'm a huge, huge Monty Python fan. Right! I know, I'm getting losing my train of thought here. So, right hand to right knee, left hand to left ankle. Big inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips. Now, I don't want you to slouch, and I want you to draw the shoulder blades down, hinge from the hips, push into that right knee, breathe, and sink, because you're going to feel it right here. Slowly bring it up, release, rotate to the other side. Same thing, right hand, right ankle, left hand, left knee. Inhaling, straight spine. Exhale, hinge and push that knee down. Breathe. Oh, boy, do I feel that one myself. and then slowly release and bring it up. From here, we're going to open up our feet again slightly. We're getting a nice big hip opener here as well. So from here, big inhale. And exhale, take your palms to the floor. Big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to reach back under the chair if you can and grab, or something, walk your hands back, however you can grab the chair legs, whatever you can grab, and just pull yourself and hold as best as you can. You may not be as deep as this, but just go where you can go. And then slowly release. Bring yourself up nice and slow. Good. Bring it back to seated mountain. Don't lean back on the chair though. Stay here deep in the breath. From here, we're going to be doing some seated asana standing positions like the warrior series. So we're going to open it up. Bring it to here. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you bring that leg to the front of the chair. I know some people are taller than I, and some of my students need to put something here because they are too tall. So we'll do whatever you need to do to get into this position properly. So from here, and the great thing about this is you're going to be able to get really opened up. So let's bring our arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, shoulder blades down, reach, tuck your tailbone. And you should be much wider. This is, remember I've always said, to where you can put a cup of tea or a cup of coffee on your knee. This is how wide you should eventually be open. So even though you're using the chair as leverage, you're still getting a tremendous stretch. But make sure you really roll this left leg open and root all the way down to your left little toe. Extend through the arms, crown of the head to the sky, soften the gaze, deepen the breath forward. From here, bring the arm to the leg and extend with the other arm. Breathe and reach. Sink it in. And then slowly release. I want you to rotate into a warrior one lunge. Grab the chair, big inhale. And as you exhale, twist, looking over the shoulder. And slowly release. Bring it back to the center, and let's rotate now to the other side. Now remember, the same thing comes into play here. We want to make sure that the leg is on the front of the chair. You're tucking under, so squeeze and lengthen, gaze forward. And remember, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're firmly rolling yourself open through the hips. Knee over ankle, flatten your right little toes to the floor. Don't lean forward, lengthen through the arms, shoulder blades down, crown of the head to the ceiling. Soften the gaze, deepen the breath forward. And I specifically wore these clothes today because some people, are going to be at work, or some people may be, comfortable or casual. That's why I'm wearing this, because I wanted to show you that you could wear, shorts and regular shirts to do this in. Because if you're doing this at home or at work, you may not be in your yoga wear. So that's why I'm dressed like this today. Plus, why not? It's yoga. We can do what we want. It's not a fashion show. It's just enjoying it wherever we are. Arm to the leg, and then reach with the other arm. Squeeze and lengthen as you look up under that arm. Deepen the breath. And then slowly release, and we're going to rotate into a warrior one lunge. Firm up that back leg. Don't let that knee drop. Firm it up. Grab the chair. Big inhale. Exhale, twist, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. I told you this wasn't a free ride. I told you you'd still get a workout. I wasn't kidding. And release. Bring it back to the center. Bring it back to seated mountain. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths. From here, I want you to bring yourself up, and I want you to come behind your chair. Now we're going to be doing some standing poses. We're going to be doing a few different options here on how you can use this chair. And again, this could be a chair at work or at home. So from here, I want you to walk back, and you may need to, and it's always, you don't have to use a yoga mat, but I use one because it gives the chair a grip. And if you're on carpet or hardwood floor, it could slide. So that's why. Do you need a yoga mat? No. Do I recommend one? Yes, because it'll keep the chair from sliding. So from here, we're going to walk back and form like a letter L, make a box. And just is kind of like a wall push. So breathe, sink it in here, deepen the breath. Long neck, spread the sits bones, firmly rooting the feet. And then you're going to slowly walk it up. You're going to walk, I'm walking on the left side of the chair here, and I'll turn the chair this way so you can see me. So I'm going to bring my right foot onto the chair. My right hand's going to grab to the inside of the right foot. Left hand grabs the chair, inhale, and as I exhale, I pull it in. So it's a great hip opener. Breathe and pull. Take your time. Remember, don't push it. Let your body open up on its own time frame. And then slowly, carefully come up, because if you're overweight or you're older or you're not, I don't know, just make sure you always watch what's happening. And from here, grab with the left hand inside left foot, grab the chair, inhale, exhale, pull. And again, slowly bring it up, taking your time. Bring the chair forward, rotate, turn the chair around, and this time we're going to be doing the infamous chair dog. So you're going to push it back, sink it in here, deepen the breath. Remember, push it back. Down dog with the chair. Great way, if you don't have a yoga mat at work, great way where you can get a down dog. Of course, do not use an office chair with wheels, as you would fall on your face, and we don't want to do that. Slowly walk it forward. Now I'm going to give you some hip poses here. Not hip cool, but just hip openers. So, well, it's a hip cool pose too. So from here, bring your right foot to the chair. And I want you to be very careful when you're doing these moves, because I want you to make sure that you don't do anything that's going to cause this chair to rock or fall over. So put your right foot into the chair, and you're going to hop your left leg back, and you're just going to open it up as you drop that knee open. If you want to rest your head, that's cool. Breathe and sink. It really is quite amazing how strong of a workout you can get using a chair. And there's days when I do this series when I'm literally exhausted, and I'll do a series like this and slowly release and take it back to the chair dog. And walk it forward slightly. Let's bring the left foot into the chair, hop the right leg back, drop the left knee open, and just hang out here. And again, if you want to do a longer variation of what I'm doing, you're more than welcome. Now that you have some ideas that you can do at work, just go where you need to go. And then from here, let's slowly release, nice and slow, come out of it, go back to chair dog. From here, you're going to bring your right foot forward. Right there on the edge of the chair, you're going to grab the side of the chair, and then you're going to bring it up into like a warrior three. So you're going to lengthen, shoulder blades down, deep in the breath. Okay, long neck. Rotate that left hip, sink it in, lengthen. Drop the left foot, bring it into a lunge, and you're going to take your left hand to the middle of the chair, right hand to right hip, look over the right shoulder. Slowly release, back to the chair, chair dog. Stretch it out. Now left foot forward, toes right at the edge of where the legs are. And you're going to bring the leg up for a warrior three using the chair. Lift the leg, rotate the hip. Don't let your leg roll open, okay? Lengthen through that leg, deep in the breath. Firmly rooting into the chair with the hands for balance. Dropping it into a lunge. Oops, missed the mat there a little bit. Right hand to the chair, left hand to left hip, look over the left shoulder. Slowly release, bring it back to the chair, go to chair dog. And from here, you're going to bring it down to your knees and just cross your arms on the chair and just stretch it out here. And then slowly bring yourself up. Now from here, we're going to roll it open. Okay. And then we're going to bring the arm into the air, reach back and grab the chair. You may need to get closer. Tuck the tailbone, roll the shoulders, deep in the breath. Slowly release. Come back to the center, palms to the chair. Bow, get a nice stretch into the shoulders. Bring it up to the other side. Take the arm across, knee under the hip. Tuck the tailbone. And from here, reach back, grab the chair, and roll the heart open as you look up. And slowly release. Let's stretch out the shoulders one last time. A little bow. Bring it up. From here, we lay on our backs and we rest. So let's bring our legs into the chair. Now, before I lay on the floor, I just want to let you know that there is another variation of this in the Yoga for Geeks, which is available in the archive. So there are slight variations in this one as opposed to the other one. So check out that one as well. And there you go. So let's lay on our backs now. And take our feet through the chair. And take our arms to the side, palms open. And breathe, relax, and let go. Now, depending on where you are, if you are at work and you're not allowed to, or you can't lay on your back, then just sit in your chair in seated mountain. Close your eyes and breathe deeply with your eyes closed. You know, you could be looking towards the computer with your eyes closed, with your palms on your knees. Or if you have the ability to lay on the floor, that's even better, but do what you're allowed to do. And for the next few moments, just allow yourself to sink it in. Just to let everything sink in. This is the opportunity where the body, the mind, the cohesion of all these things comes together, and it's truly the essence of yoga. I've talked to many people who say that they get up and leave during Shavasana. I'm like, that's the best part of it. That's where You must allow yourself to relax and just be at peace with it, because that's where the true power and beauty of yoga comes through. So please, just allow yourself a few quiet moments to just accept what you've given yourself today through the beauty of yoga. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.